Okay. Hello, everybody. I am Alaa Alsaqer, a PhD student at University of Leeds and a lecturer at King Faisal University. I'm going to show you in this workshop how to create a copy machine system with Python. That will include installation of the required software called PyCharm, and we will create an application of dictionary to build a copy machine system. As we have known that Python nowadays is used widely by researchers and educators for analyzing the data and building different AI applications. So that's why we selected here to show you how to use one of the useful software called PyCharm to support the Python applications. It also could be used in any different, many different platforms such as Weka, RapidMiner, and MATLAB. To start to download the software, you can Google PyCharm and select the first link, or you can type it JetBrains, and it will show you the first page or the main page, the download icon. So when you click on the download, it will move you to the next download page. It's actually supporting the web development as well as the data science applications. It's very easy and useful software, and it includes most of tools, Python tools in one place. So in the download page, you can select either the system that you want to download the suite to, for example, Windows, Mac, or Linux, and you have to select the type for community version because it's free for downloading. Automatically, it will start download, and for installation, you have to double click on that to make it run, and then you can follow the wizard steps. It's easy and will not take long time to be installed. So in this slide here, you can see some options. I prefer to select them all to make the useful of this software later. For example, the desktop shortcut and the Python path, and make sure it's JetBrains. It will take a few seconds and then finish. You have to confirm on the terms as well, and we are ready to start our programming. It's easy and very fast to installation. And when you click new project, you have the choice to put the name as well as to make sure it's checked on the create a main Python welcome script. That will make it easy for you. Instead of creating a new file, you have to start directly. It will look like this way. And it usually appears with this Windows as a helpful one for future work. For example, if you want to do something and you need to install a package, you don't need to go and install this package. It will do it automatically for you. So when you click always download all the packages for future, that will be helpful for you. For setting purpose, you can set the background. For example, the color from the setting icon on the right top corner. For example, here I will select the theme to be light. This is just for presentation purpose to make things clear when I describe the code. As well as you can adjust it from file setting appearance. Here you can change the font size and type. Am I going fast or it's okay? Okay. Okay, now we are done from the first part, which is installing the software. So to move on for the second part, which is programming and building the system, we have first to see to understand behind the scene. So this is an example of dictionary structure. It's also focusing on the key value concepts. For example, on the right side here, we can see the key 1 and value 1, key 2, value 2. This is the structure of the dictionary. An example here for the month, we have the abbreviation for each month and the full name. For our example here, we will focus on the nested key. dictionary, which will use two keys, not only one. So we will use the key value as a value for the nested key itself. For example, here we have the student number as a nested key, and then all the information for the student as a key values, etc. Okay, when we can see the application of this kind of dictionary. It's widely used, for example, in language dictionary, call system, disease diagnosis, and money exchange. But we selected to be for copy machine system. So the steps for creating copy machine system, including creating a dictionary for copy dataset, programming structure to decide how we create our program to build our system. And then in step 3, we have to adjust some settings and maybe add some optional things or make things presented to the user clearly to add some messages for errors as well. The last step, we have to run the script and enjoy the results. Okay, for the first step, creating the dictionary, we have this kind of information, 3 types of drinks, cappuccino, espresso, and latte. And in each one, we have some kind of ingredients, for example, water, milk, coffee, and the price. Just to make things clear, this example I'm using today because of the limitation of the time. So it's very simple for beginners maybe, and it's not including the whole system. So the payment and the prices that we're not including in this examples today. So we're only focusing on the dictionary itself. So here to build the dictionary, we use the dictionary name, and then we'll put the key values, and the nested key will be used for the names. This is at the beginning, as we described in the example. So to use the pie chart, it's similar to what I showed you just now for the slides. And when we click run, we will see the list of the choices, the drinks choices. Okay, step 2. We have to plan how to build our system as we plan how to make our coffee. To put, for example, first coffee, then milk or foam, or add water or sugar as well. So first of all, the user should see the welcoming message, and then coffee list will appear to him. He will choose something he would like to, and then we will check the selection if it's correct or not, if it's related to the list or not, and then we can do further. Finally, we can provide the coffee, the selected one, and then thank you message. So here the structure is appear in the software, the welcoming message, the building dictionary as we did, and we're reading the user input using the input script. So here, for example, the user entered 1. And step 3, we can adjust the code to make it more useful and clear. And the adjustment could be in any step. For example, now we stop in step 3. The user can choose or select from the list. So we can make it easy for him. Instead of writing the whole name for the, for example, cappuccino, type it with the letters. It's easy for him to select the number. So we have to convert, as we here described it before, we use in the dictionary the name as a key nested value. So we have to convert it to numbers first to make it easy for selection. And also we will add more messages so he can select the correct type. Number 3, for the messages itself, we can present correct one if he selects the correct number or the wrong message, and then ask him again to insert the correct number. We can see this here. This one I can convert it to, let me just, make it here maybe. Here is the ones, 2, 3 as the numbers instead of names, and the names for the copy are already included as a key values with all the information. And down here, we have to check the selection using if-else statement. And we can see the results working correctly. For the second part here, we use the index for the numbers. And in this case, we selected wrong, like 5, number 5, it's not from the list numbers. So here the error message and ask them to select it again. For this slide here, we also make some editing to convert the numbers for the dictionary as a keys. So the Python will understand how we work with it later here down when we just ask him if this X or the number entered by user not in drinks, so it will like deal with it as a keys, not as a number. The final step, we have enjoy our coffee and enjoy our result for this short examples. Here it works perfectly. When we select the correct number, it will show the correct message. Thank you for your selection and enjoy your coffee with all the information. So suppose that maybe this coffee machine is a service for customers who, for example, live in a hotel or in our college or whatever. So it's not for paying and not dealing with the money for that. And here for the ring selection, it will ask him again to enter the number. In case he enters again a number by mistake, not including in the list, he will again ask him to enter a correct number and then present all the information. That's all. As a summary, we have seen all this short journey, how it's useful and maybe enjoyable. And this also, the dictionary itself could be built in separate file, for example, text file, or you have it in either way, and you can call it and use it in your program. It's very useful and helpful, and there are many applications, but because of the limitation of time, I couldn't present them all. Hope you enjoy it. The resources, maybe if you want to see more or learn more about this additional information, you can refer to that. And thank you.
Thank you, Alaa, for that. It's yeah, nice and fun way of introducing different concepts in Python to students. Thank you very much for this.